Hey, call me Shape, and today I'm reacting to a video titled, Why Won't Men Ask Us Out? Modern women are begging to be approached. Let's get right into it.
Okay, so in your house, when you're eating dinner, who gets their plate first? Your children or your man? In my house, it's my children.
Children do not eat first. The man eats.
He can get his own plate. I make my plates for my kids, have them sit down, they're eating, while I'm finishing up whatever else it is that I want to add to my meal. My husband gets his own plate. He eats whatever the wants to eat. But it ain't first, and I ain't serving a plate to him, unless I'm feeling generous.
A few moments later.
Y'all, I need somebody to let me know if I'm tripping, right? So, if it's a male and a female in a car, and it's the female's car, and she needs to get gas, and she goes to pay for her gas, shouldn't the male that's in the car get out to pump the gas? Or am I tripping? Is that too much to ask these men these days? Am I tripping? Is that now a female's task because it's her car? Oh, it's your car, pump your own gas. Is that a thing? So the man's not going to get out and just pump the gas? And you didn't have to pay. I'm just asking you to pump the gas. Why do I have to stand outside and pump my own gas if you're sitting in my car in the passenger seat? I'm driving you to our destination, but you can't just pump the gas? Am I tripping, y'all? Please let me know. Am I tripping? Should the man get out and pump the gas? Or is that the woman's responsibility because it's her car?
You see what I did right there? This is the same crab leg buffet I spoke about in the last video. You see, when it comes to traditional roles, the modern woman picks the ones that serve her and ignores the ones that call her to duty. I mean, clear narcissism at work. These women want you to adhere to every rule of chivalry laid out by Charlemagne's cavalry, but want to act like drunken Vikings when it comes to catering to you. Well, because of this and many other factors, chivalry is obviously dead. Years of attacking men for taking the initiative, even in the case of approaching women. Now, these same women are sad because men are not shooting their shot in public. For example.
Serious conversation here. What should a girl do if she sees a guy? I just saw a guy in the train and he was so handsome. And he's looking at me, I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, I'm looking at him. And it's like my stop is about to happen anytime soon. And I didn't know what to do because I thought, okay, maybe I should just give him my card, but then I didn't have my wallet with me. So it's like I like my card with my information. And then I'm like, damn, the point is that I get how you guys get nervous because I could never. I decided to let that man go instead of me going up to him and saying, let me give you my number. Do I have to start carrying cards so I can just give my card and deep dip? Anyways, give me some advice.
Yes.
Here's the advice, lady. Make a confident approach. You are a woman, attractive woman at that. Very few men will turn you down. I tell my female friends all the time, you are supposed to be like a sniper. Go after exactly the man you want. Instead, they build these big rosters of men they don't like, and all these men are taking them on dates, spending money. You know, and one of these dudes are going to be crazy. They might unalive you, girl. You better stop playing with these dudes. You got all these big, large rosters of these creeps, and they're going to do something creepy. But, you know, I think women should approach men. I've been approached by women my entire life. I can't tell you, my entire life. In 3rd grade, a girl came up to me and asked me to be her boyfriend. That's how long. 6th grade, same thing. 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? I lost my virginity because it was a girl's idea. My whole life, women have approached me. My entire life. And when I see people like this and we talk about this concept of dating and men approaching women and women approaching men, I'm so used to women approaching me. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. I don't see what the big deal is. And as far as who gets served first, the man gets served first. We're tired of all you women cherry picking what traditional roles are and how things are in the world. No, the man gets served first.
Your benevolent grace, Lord Destro, will give you some advice to adhere to. The next video I'm about to show you will answer your question on why you will have to get used to approaching the men you want, especially on the train. For example.
Okay, but let's talk gym etiquette real quick. So I hate how the guys that are weird in the gym have made it hard for the regular guys in the gym, bro. I mean, like, girls come on the internet so much talking about how they don't want anyone approaching in the gym and how people be saying weird stuff and stalking them and doing this different kind of stuff. And the nice guys hear that and they try to respect us. And we love that. But it's like, I don't want it till I want it. And I want it from who I want it from. Like, I don't want it till I want it. And I want it from who I want it from.
There you go. This is why. How is a guy supposed to know he's the one she quote-unquote wants it from? If he approaches her and he is not the one, well, guess what? He gets added to the gym.
By the way, if you guys enjoying this content, please subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'm dropping hot content like this non-stop, 5 videos a
Hall of Fame. Now notice how she says nothing about the fact that a lot of those social media gym creep allegations were false. If it wasn't for the gym Johnny Cochran, aka Joey Swole, a lot of these creatine Amber Heards would have got off scot-free.
This guy, he was so handsome. Just right now, today, right now. So handsome. And like, he was trying to do his little one, and like, I was seeing it, and I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you could tell he was trying to go out of his way to make sure that I wasn't feeling uncomfortable. Green flag. However, he never said nothing. So it's like, dang, it's like, if the gym was really a safe space, he could have said what he had to say, but it's not. And so he has to be on the defense, and I respect that. So when I finally do, I might have to talk to him. Does that sound like me? But tomorrow if I see him again and we do the little musical chairs we were doing today, I'm about to say something. Like, we spoke today, but it was, he spoke and I just, anyway.
Now before we go any further into this rabbit hole, Lord Destro requires you to push that like button and smash that bell in the name of Cobra, and leave a comment below to appease the nosy algo, because as we all know, Big Brother is always watching. Now let the debauchery commence.
Our future rests with Destro now.
So today on another episode of Why I Cannot Stand Men, I was at the grocery store the other day and this guy walked by me and told me that I needed to smile. And so I rolled my eyes at him because how do you not know that that is completely inappropriate? And his reaction was to scoff and ask me why I can't accept a compliment.
Yeah, just another angry post-war woman looking for a way to be victimized. It's clear that putting her finger down her throat 3 times a day has affected her attitude. Trust me, she just needs a Snickers and maybe like 2 Five Guys burgers and she'll be alright. What? Come on, don't look at me like that. Just be honest.
Oh man, that's not cool. Seriously, that is not cool.
I mean, it's clear chivalry is dead. And like Dave Chappelle said, women killed it. Now, as you know, many men have adopted Lord Destro's 304 creed of betation without representation. And many of these $40 304s are starting to wise up. For example.
Nowadays, these men is not giving women no flowers. They not opening women car door. They not doing none of that. Nowadays, all these men is want is a little, that's it. They don't want to do nothing. And it's very sad.
I'm just wondering if there's any real men left in this crazy world who not married, not just trying to bang it out, who actually like wants to date? Like, date me. Make it make sense. Why does nobody want to date? Look, I know I'm old and single.
Oh man, tell me you don't know by telling me you don't know. Sad stuff. Look, I got a few comments for this to wrap this all up. First, that one girl that got mad at the guy saying that she should smile. Well, he was right. You gotta learn how to take a compliment. He's trying to break the ice. Okay? And if you don't know how to banter, just say that. Clearly you know how to fight. You don't know how to banter. We don't want women like that, okay? These are women that know how to find the problem. They don't know how to create the solution. And we don't want women like that, right? We want peaceful women that are happy on their own, that are smiling on their own. I love girls that just smile all the time. I love it. If I see a girl smile all the time, it to me is a sign that she has great enthusiasm and energy. And she's overzealous. All good things, right? But to see a girl that's beautiful with a frown on her face, pouting, looking like she just had a bad day, it's like, damn, girl, you got up on the wrong side of bed? Like, what happened to you? Did your dog die? You know what I'm saying? Like, did someone steal your bike? Like, what's wrong with you? You know, it's sad. We can't even expect women to smile at us these days. And Kevin Samuels was talking about this. Women are so bitter, right? And the sad part about it is, let's say if they do want to approach us, they keep it cool. They act like, oh, well, I ain't going to say nothing because I'm nervous. We've seen two clips of women saying that they didn't want to approach a guy. Why? You want to succeed at dating, but you don't want to fail. You don't want to get rejected. Let me tell you something. Failure is a part of success. You can't have no success without failure. One of my great bosses of the past, he used to once say, right before something big happens, it all falls apart. And what he's trying to say is that tragedy and success go hand in hand. Something horrible happens, and for every tragedy is an opportunity. You know, that's why some people are like, oh man, it was a blessing. God bless me. No, it's just the way life works is that with every tragedy is an opportunity. And you might blame God for that tragedy. And, you know, we blame God for everything. I get it. But the truth of the matter is, every time there's something bad happens, there's an opportunity. So I say that to say for women, you know, yeah, you might get rejected by one guy, but you might turn around and actually, all right, wow, I could do this now. It's not that bad. And then you can start, and you can approach another guy, and it could possibly work. That's how it goes. Law of averages. Same thing with us men. You want us to be confident to approach you guys. There's a lot of approaches that failed before we got up to you that succeeded. You know, and me personally, I haven't approached that many women in my life. Like I said, women have chased me my entire life. You know, I bag girls without trying to bag girls. That's how it works for me. You know what I'm saying? I'll be minding my business and get bagged by a girl. I can't tell you the countless amount of stories. You know, I'm going to do a live stream. We're going to hash this out, right? We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about you guys' experience. We're going to talk about my experience. But, you know, if you consider yourself an attractive man, if nobody compliments you or approaches you, you're not that attractive. Same thing as women. If you think you're an attractive woman, if no one compliments you and approaches you, you're not that attractive. And that's okay. You know, ugly people exist. Beautiful people exist. In my country, we say, by the way, I'm from Trinidad. In my country, we say, you know, you got to work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? If God gave you this, just work with it. You know what I'm saying? If you ugly, shit, be funny. Work with it. You know what I'm saying? Try to find something out to balance out what you got in life, you know? Because no one has everything. That's just the truth. Anyway, like this video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you over there.